I don't know what to say anymore. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Time for another video, and today is a very exciting day. Can you feel it? I'm very excited. Today we're going to be putting on the wide body kit, not completely assembling it, but we're going to fit the pieces, tape everything on, see how she looks, and then if everything looks good, then we'll start drawing lines for our cuts. There's a bunch we got to do to it. Right now, might as well get the box over here, start taking out the pieces. I'm gonna set it out on the ground for you guys. Y'all can see all the pieces that are gonna be going onto it. Let's go grab those pieces and let's get this thing started. Woo! Alrighty, this is what we are working with. Pieces they're so good. They're so good. Let me set them all out for you. So okay. Hold on there. Alright, so I'm gonna set up the camera so we can start putting these things on. I'll start taping it up and we'll see how this bad girl looks. Oh, I'm so excited. What is up, guys? It is day 2. This install has turned out to be much harder than I thought it was. I started putting on the kit yesterday, as you guys saw. Wasn't really fitting, and I decided that I needed some tape to put on the car before I actually start mounting the pieces, because when I'm trying to put on the pieces, it scratches the paint up a little bit, and I didn't want any of that. So I was like, okay, time to get some tape. Went to the shop, we're out of tape, so I had to go to the store, pick some up, and basically that's what I've done. Just added a little tape around the fender flares, so when I actually put the kit on and I start screwing into the side of it, it doesn't chip my paint and stuff like that. Just a little bit more protective. Also, what I ran into, which is another big problem, when I got my kit, apparently it's been sitting on a shelf for like 2 years after it was molded, and all of the pieces are warped. So I gotta fix that somehow. So what came into my mind is I can screw it onto a board in the correct position, let it bake out in the heat, and then hopefully that'll warp it back into place. I don't really know. So yesterday, that's what I did. It's been sitting out here for a day in the sun. It's like 100 degrees out here, over 100 degrees sometimes. So hopefully it fixes it. I don't really know. If it doesn't, I'm gonna go back with the heat gun, hit it one more time, get that thing super hot. It's fiberglass, so I don't really know if it flexes that much when it's hot. So I guess we'll just find out. I might just hit it with the heat gun right now as it sits. Let me show you what you're working with. So right now I have it sitting on the boat because I felt like that got a lot of sun right there. So if I can navigate this. This is what we are working with. I have them all screwed on right there in the correct position. You can't really tell that they're warped right now. They're in place, but the pieces down at the bottom, the little front pieces, both of those were completely all the way bent out, almost till they were flat. So hopefully that being baked out here in the sun for a while, we'll get a little bit better fitment, because it wasn't fitting on the car at all, and it was making me so angry. So hopefully this fixes it a little bit. We're gonna take it off after we hit it with the heat gun, put it back on the car, and see if it fits a little bit better. Let's go.
As of that time, of course, the front was way off in the northwest. Now, however, it's moving into the central part of the nation with a couple of high-pressure cells behind it.
All right, that thing is now piping hot. Hopefully that makes a little bit of difference. After I soaked them, I'm just gonna let them sit in the heat and bake and kind of cure. Hopefully that position will just like help it mold like that. So I'm gonna let them sit there for a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm gonna finish taping up all the stuff that I needed to tape on my car. Right now I just did a little bit on there and I need to finish that up, give a whole bunch of tape on there because I'm gonna eventually start cutting my fenders and I need tape all over where I'm gonna be cutting to. So let's get on that. Woo! In case you guys don't know, I really don't know what I'm doing. I think we might have something, boys. Didn't fix the problem, that's for sure. Okay guys, back at it. I got the rears mounted and bolted. Looks super clean. I didn't get to film quite all of it because I was just trying to get it on. It was taking me way too long, and then it's been raining for the past like 4 days, so I really just want to get this kit on and start getting some more progress with this car. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what I've done so far on the rears, and then today we're going to be mocking up how the front is going to fit. Hopefully we can get those taped on looking good if it's not warped. That's the problem I ran into with the rears. If it's not warped and everything looks good, then we'll start drilling holes and actually bolt this sucker in. Then after that, we gotta start cutting fenders. I'm really scared about that, but nothing we can do now. So just gotta go forward. All right, so let me show you what I've done so far, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be doing today. Let's get to it. Woo! Alrighty guys, this is what we're working with so far. We got all the bolts in place around. Everything is tightened. I just gotta get this little piece to fit right. I'll have to bolt that down and mount it together. And the right side is completely finished. Got everything bolted in. I'm sweating my butt off. Oh my God, it's hot. Alrighty, so let's go grab the front fenders. I'm gonna start taping them up. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. That's what I'm really hoping for. Let's go grab those and get this sucker on already. Let's go. Let's go have some fun. Big news. I know this video is probably real long and uneventful. I don't know if that's a good term for it, but I've tried filming this wide body kit for, it's been like a month since I've started this project. I'm gonna give you an update of what I have done so far, and I think you guys are gonna be happy about it. I got the front left one bolted on, and I got the front right one bolted on. I wasn't able to film it. Half of it was raining. It was like a good 4 days of me just working on it. Didn't end up filming it. Kind of sucks. But that's only like the first part of this install. So I got the fronts installed. The rears have already been installed. Both sides. Oh, look at that. It looks so mean. Take a good look at this real quick. The front blows my mind how crazy wide it is. Ooh. That is the front. Looks magnificent. I think it looks magnificent. Next we'll move to the rears. I don't know if I showed you guys this,